All right, there we go. And there we go. Oh, I don't need a scan malware I know I downloaded new files. I swear, I download every week. I do YouTube thumbnails, and then malware is like, you downloaded new files. You've downloaded new things to your computer.
So intense, chat.
All saying, Fitzy.
You should beg for the heavy duty chat. I'm beg for the.
Oh boy, here comes Schlittler. Right. Hate this guy. It's been a pain in the butt. Schlittler has gone 16 innings against the Red Sox in his career. And of course, but yet, they gotta bring up the wild card game. I swear, these guys cannot survive without bringing up the wild card game. It's like every game. Every time Schlittler is on the mound against the Red Sox. Wild card game, wild card game, wild card game. Wild card game over and over and over again. But let me get to the chat. Sup, Joel? Carl says, great show. Who's pitching for the Sox? Ranger Suarez, Joe. Or Joel. Cam Schlittler. Cam Schittler. Yep, wild card game all over again. Except this time it's not Connolly early pitching today. It's Ranger Suarez. Now, I know what you're doing. Shut up, Chom. I know what you're doing. Good morning, Chom. Not good morning. I know what Chom's doing. He's doing that one sound effect. That slowed down sound effect. But making sure I got the correct lineups. I'm gonna check MLB. Make sure I got the correct lineups. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, Chomsky, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. Yep. All right, I got the right lineups. For the Sox, it'll be Duran leading off, playing in left. Rafaela will hit second, playing in center. Abreu will hit third, playing in right. Contreras will hit cleanup, playing at first. Yoshida will hit fifth, playing as a DH. Gasper will hit sixth, doing the catching. Durbin will hit seventh, playing at third. Siegler will hit seventh. Siegler hit eighth, playing at second. And Meyer will hit ninth, playing at short. And for McDonald's, it'll be Goldschmidt leading off, playing at first. Rice will hit second, playing as the DH. Bellinger will hit third, playing in left. Rosario will hit cleanup, playing at third. Grisham will hit fifth, playing in center. Volpe will hit sixth, playing at short. Chisholm will hit seventh, playing at second. Caballero will hit eighth, playing in right. And Sanchez will hit ninth, doing the catching. How flippin' disappointing would it be to get another delay? I swear, Paul, if we get a rain delay. Yesterday, I would have thought there was a rain delay once I saw the weather. Y'all forget I'm in mountain time. Once I saw the weather yesterday, I was like, yeah, there's gonna be no game today. There's no way there's another rain delay, right? You guys are There's no stinking way there's another rain delay. I'd be so mad if there's another rain delay. Yeah, because yesterday I was doing the game, sat here for about 40 minutes. Oh, fucking Christ. Tampa Bay, Paul, Tampa. We have a doubleheader against Tampa Bay July 19th, I think it is. It's a split game doubleheader on that Friday. I think it's a Friday game. I'd have to look it up. But yes, we have a doubleheader against Tampa Bay and a doubleheader against the Yankees on August 29th. You gotta be kidding me, man. There's no way. Back-to-back games. We sit here and there's a delay. You're joking with me, Chad. Oh, doesn't say on the Sox Twitter account that there's a rain delay. Yes, I do see your comments, Jared. I just haven't been reading the chat. MLB just posted it. Game's delayed again. I think it's July 19th. June 19th or July? Let me check. Let me check while we're apparently in a delay. Uh, Funny enough, we play the Rays after this. Coincidentally. July 19th. Oh, July 17th, sorry. July 17th. The 17th of July. We have a doubleheader. First game is at 1:30, and the second game is on at 7:05. So split game doubleheader against the Rays. How fitting is that? I'm still connected. I don't need to be connected to Wi-Fi. If only the billionaire owners will upgrade the ballparks and add a roof. Well, that's the fun of the game, isn't it? You know what? I blame Dr. Delay for this. Ooh. We gonna stay on the road for the next couple series? Oh man, there is no wonder. Yeah, they just put the tarp on the field. Oh, it's raining pretty good there in the Bronx. They had the tarp on the field. No wonder. Yeah, there's still rain on the camera. They still got the tarp on the field? Yep, they still got the tarp on the field. That's a pretty that's a pretty decent size amount of rain. It's a pretty decent amount of rain. Yep. They just showed the camera, Jared. If you're watching the game, they just showed the tarp being put on the field. So we're in a delay. Yay. Yet another rain delay. Yep, now we just gotta wait out the rain. And I'm still getting stuff set up, so. Stupid rain. Stupid rain delay. Piss me off. Stupid rain delay pissing me off. It's not going to get postponed again. I doubt it. I think they're going to play through it this time. At least I would think they would. I want to see when this is. Is that Tom Holland? Yeah, the Sox don't even have anything posted. Neither do the Yankees. What? Oh, you have Jose Soriano again going against the Dodgers. Oh boy. Uh, I hope the I hope the meteor that's coming down to destroy us wins the NCAA finals. Because I don't want the Knicks. I would rather want the Spurs in it, but the Spurs are not playing good. So I would rather, if the Spurs aren't going to win it, I want the meteor crushing Earth to win it. Google says it has it delayed too. Yeah, we're gonna be in a delay. You know what? It's a perfect time to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Oh, they just showed the tarp getting taken off the field. So typical Red Sox fan reply. What do you mean typical Red Sox fan reply? I don't like the Knicks. Is there a problem with me not liking the Knicks? I've never liked the Knicks, even before I was a Red Sox fan. It said thank you, LMAO. It's funny enough, I'm not even a Celtics fan. I've never liked the Knicks. I'm a Pistons fan, first of all. So I've never liked the Knicks even before for that. So they showed earlier that the tarp came off the field. Yep, Mother Nature again, Charles. Mother Nature yet again. I'm not even a basketball fan. Yeah, I've been a Pistons fan. I've never cheered the Knicks, and I never will. Even last year, I hated the Knicks. I don't like Jalen Brunson, and I don't really care for Mike Brown. So, Yeah, Chom's not even a basketball fan. You would think, Chom, by the things you cheer for, you would be a Raptors fan, but shockingly not. So I already mentioned at the start that it is delayed. Yep, so far, I was not born, Charles. I was not alive for that, but yeah, I know it exists. Oh, not alive. Not alive, Charles. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, not alive for that game. Yo, One Punch Man just subscribed. An anime character just subscribed to the channel. I didn't think anime characters could subscribe. As a Canadian, my motto is fuck that Vancouver Canucks in America. Motto is frick the Knicks. Well, it looks like Schlittler's coming out of the bullpen. So looks like we might be getting started here soon. The sunshine is out. So this looked like a very quick delay. This looked very quick. So yeah, Schlittler came walking out of the dugout door. Dugout door. The bullpen door. So it looks like we'll be playing some ball today. Looks like we'll be getting some baseball. Hopefully.
We should play the free for all with me. I'm also getting fried, but I'm frying kids too, though. Yo, what is going on with this kid, bro? There we go. I finally killed him.
Hooray, the sun is shining. Hold on this. Oh, no. 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 I thought we said we weren't going to do that again. No. 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 I thought we agreed we weren't going to do the sunshine. I already know what Chom's going to do. He's going to bring out the sunshine picture. Chom brings out the holy sunshine picture, where I turn into Jesus. You are my. Yeah, I know that picture all too well. You crazy people have turned. Paul asked earlier if we were staying on the road for a couple series. No, just Tampa Bay, and then go back home to play the Rangers. Nope. We're just on the road for this series, and then we're back home. All right. Looks like the tarp is off. Tarp is off, and there is a bit of rain clouds back behind right field. So the sun is due. The sun is due. Yeah. The sun. It is. I agree. The sun is due. The sun is very much due. I very much agree. Hit 2100. Well, let's go. Chom with that sunshine pick. You are my sunshine. My precious sunshine. All cause of the window reflecting on me. I'd laugh if Chom lost that pick. So this is the last game of a 2-game set here against the Yankees. So Hello. What's up, spaceman? How's it going? We're just waiting for the game to get started. Everybody shoot. Everybody left because they're waiting for the game to get started. Yep, another rain delay. Yep, another rain delay. But they showed earlier the tarp was off the field. So I don't know. So I don't know what's going on. So I'm not sure what's going on. Who? Fitzy, we thank you for the sun. Oh, I didn't see that. What'd you send me, spaceman? Did you send it to me on Instagram? Oh, I didn't even see that. Hold on. That's very funny. That's actually pretty funny. Big Poppy trying to make the most out of the rain delay like yesterday. Yeah, I saw it. Who? Dime? What? I just looked at the game, Jared, and they had the tarp off the field, so I don't know what's going on. Like they showed the guys taking the tarp off the field as soon as I was about to switch games. So and then they don't give us any updates, so I'm confused what's going on here. I'm very confused. They just showed the grounds crew taking the tarp off the field. It's sunshine there in the Bronx. Yeah, the game's on. I don't know why they're taking forever to get the game back on. I'm ahead of you. Hold on. You are my sunshine. My lovely sunshine. Hasn't started for me yet.
Who's winning?
Nobody. Rain delay. Yep. Why is Siegler back in the lineup? I want to know that. First pitch swing and fouled away, and we're underway. 0-1 to start the game. Schlittler has an ERA of 1.89. Yep, the game just started, Jared. It just started. Uh, Duran's already behind in the count 0-1 after the foul ball. Schlittler was supposed to start today originally, so Schlittler was supposed to start today already, so he's already on his scheduled rest. Suarez was supposed to start yesterday, as that one's popped up. On the infield, Chisholm is there. He's going to make the catch. One away. 2 pitches, 1 out. Here comes Rafaela. God, there's no way. Yeah, I can tell. I know you are. I can tell. I don't know why you're so ahead of me, but hold on. Up and in, ball 1, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Yeah, I don't know why you're so ahead of me. That's weird. It's already 2-0 on Rafaela. Hold on, let me change this. Maybe that'll change it. Maybe this will change it. Let me try this. Um, hold on, chat. Yeah, that's probably why. How'd Rafaela just get on base? What is the crowd chanting behind home plate? Great day for baseball. What is the crowd chanting behind home plate? Oh, got a base hit. Thank you, Jared. I'm trying to figure all this crap out. That and my computer is being very laggy for some reason all the time. Outside, ball one. Want to know. My computer is trying. Yeah, the crowd's chanting something behind home plate, but I'm not sure what they're saying. There's a strike, 101. Something, 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 something. I'm not sure. I don't really care. It's like every time there's a Sox player up to bat, they're chanting something. Outside, 2-1. I'm doing a showdown against DeGrom. This is tough. 2-1 on Wilyer Abreu. Runner on first here with one out. Two balls and a strike to 2-1. And that's taken for a strike. I don't know about that. I'd challenge that if you're Abreu. He didn't. He just called timeout. Come on, Sox. No Fitzy and Chom. Yeah, Yankees can be weird. I've noticed. The Yankee fans can be very weird. 2-2. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. Struck him out. One away. Schlittler gets his first strikeout of the game. Two down, and it'll bring up Wilson. My God, there's no way. Someone on my video of Alejandro Kirk, somebody commented, that's not supposed to be there. Well, that's not supposed to happen. As Contreras swings at the first pitch and pops it up out to shallow left field. And this will be caught by Volpe out in left field. So the Sox leave a one-out base runner. Nothing comes of it. We go to the bottom of the first. Goldschmidt, Rice, and Bellinger coming up. We are through. Going to the bottom of the first, scoreless in the Bronx. The Yankees are going to be a literal criminal after what they did to us. They're gonna beat me up. They probably would beat you up. Need at least 12 runs and 12 outs. The heck kind of showdown is that? But luckily, I had a metal pipe in my car. Jeez. Metal pipe. There you go. That's how you beat up the Yankee fans, is you have a metal pipe in your car. But Spaceman is the coolest Yankee fan. Spaceman is the anomaly of Yankee fans. Another comment on that same video was literally this 9-year-old kid telling me I should get a broadcasting job, which is literally my dream job. Why is there a big game delayed thing? What do you mean? What do you mean? Why is there a big game delayed thing? Foul tipped into the glove. Oh, that one's popped up, actually, out towards first. Contreras will make the catch. One away. MLB action live streaming now, says Charles. Let's go. Your attitude will determine your attitude will determine your altitude. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Still have whoops. Do I? Yes, I do. Thank you, chat. Fouled off 0-2 by Rice. Oh, I forgot. I didn't even realize I had that still up. Thanks, chat. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. You guys caught that. I totally forgot about that. I mean, it was a fair statement. I didn't know what time the game would start back up. There's the ball low, 1-2. One, two. Called strike three, struck him out. Nice pitch. Two down. Let's see how well Suarez does for you in fantasy points. He usually does pretty good fantasy-wise, Jared, so. What up, Thomas? Did you see my recent Blue Jays videos, Fitzy? I think I did already. I think I already did. Two down in the inning, and here comes Cody Bellinger as he takes the ball outside, 1-0. Well, that strikeout helps my fantasy numbers, Jared. So, 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Well, that strikeout number does help. So, still, this season in fantasy has been a killing. I think this season's been my worst season in fantasy, luck-wise and results. That one's lifted out to left. That'll be caught out there in left. We go to the second. No score. I forgot who was out there in left. It was Duran out there in left. Go to the second. Yoshida, Gasper, and Durbin coming up. No score after an inning. Man, I'm losing again. So far, Suarez has got me 4 points. Look at my score. What's your score? Do I even want to know? Oh, you're beating up on PAS by 50 something points. By 58 points. Wow. Yeah, we've all been bad this season. Really. I struck out again. Damn it, Bo. Don't strike out. Maybe you shouldn't strike out. Yeah, my team sucked this season. As Yoshida takes a first pitch strike on 1. I have like 6. Go play showdown and try to hit a bunch and get 14 runs. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Brandon Lau, Dylan Cease, Cal, and Lindor. Yeah, I've got like Jacob Wilson's hurt, Roman's hurt for me. Max Fried's hurt, so it doesn't help. Josh Smith's hurt. Perez is still day to day, so low in the dirt, 1-2. Dallas think my YouTube audience are Blue Jay fans and Dodger fans now, so yay. 1-2 to Yoshi. He is fouled off. We'll do it again, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Yoshida went around. One away. Come on. So here comes Mickey Gasper to the plate. Takes the ball outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah, I wonder, actually. That's a very good question. Outside, 2-0. Someone did tell me in the comments to replace the Red Sox jerseys on my wall with a Blue Jays jersey. 2-0 on Mickey Gasper. Here's the 2-0. There's a strike. Low, 2-1. Time called here by Gasper. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing fine. How about you? Yep. Which is why I don't want them trading Connor Wong. Besides, we already lost the Dodger trade. 3-1 on Gasper. We've already lost the Dodger trade. We lost that trade forever ago. Guys, we just sounds hit foul by Gasper. We got a full count, 3-2. We already lost the Dodger trade, so it doesn't even matter. Besides, Craig doesn't even want to trade with the Dodgers. He only trades with certain few teams. He only trades with the Cardinals and the Pirates. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2. As Gasper hits one out to left. Bellinger coming in near the foul line is going to make the catch. 2 away here in the second. Like we did with the Chris Sale trade. Don't even remind me about that trade. That was a bad trade. Trading long. It's like, so you rant about the Red Sox, but you have Red Sox jersey up. I'm like, you know what? Fair enough. That is true. You rant about the Red Sox, but then you have Red Sox jerseys in your room. Because there's a strike 0-1. That is pretty funny. There's a strike 0-1 on Durbin. Oh and 2 on Durbin. Looking like Vaughn Grissom is doing better on the Angels. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. No 2. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. Inning over. And we go to the third. Or we go to the bottom of the second inning. And it'll be Rosario, Grisham, and Volpe coming up. Because I like them, but I never follow them. Oh, yeah, we lost that trade, too. Jared, you seem surprised at how bad this team is at some things. They're horrible at things. They're awful. Yeah, they're horrible at trades. They're horrible at everything. Yeah, they're horrible at everything. Yeah, they suck at trades. They suck at free agency. They don't do anything right. So why should I follow them? As Rosario takes strike 1, 0-1. Yeah, they suck at this. They suck at that. And it's like, why do I bother watching them? 0-1 on Rosario. Oh one. Bounce hit foul 0-2. I don't care about Cam Schlittler. Truly, I don't. Stop talking about how good he's been. Oh, Cam Schlittler. He's so great. So great. 0-2 here on Rosario. Make that 7 outs. That one's lined. Caught it short by Meyer, 1 away. It's like, not gonna lie, I get very frustrated when I have to hear the constant thing about Schlittler. It's getting very old, very fast, and I'm getting kind of tired of it. Not gonna lie with you. We might be getting whip block back soon. I have not heard anything about Romy Gonzalez. As that pitch is up and in, ball one. I haven't heard a single thing about Romy Gonzalez like all season. I've heard like nothing about Romy all season. 2-0 on Grisham. Two out. And that's taken for a ball 3-0, but the Sox are going to challenge this. Still calling him Shitler. Sox are challenging this pitch using the ABS system. And it's a strike. Sox win the challenge. Thomas, hello, buddy. They just said on Nesson that he's doing rehabs right now. 3-1. I keep hearing the rumors that they're going to trade away Chapman, which would not surprise me. But they're going to get fleeced. Fouled off 3-2. Orioles, Blue Jays, nothing in the third. I don't know. I don't want anybody being traded from this team. I mean, I would, and I don't at the same time. Why is that? Why would I say I don't want them trading away people at the deadline? Because this team can't trade anybody at the deadline because they suck. Grisham using that timeout. Shitler sucks. He doesn't against the Red Sox. He's the king against the Red Sox. Now it's popped up. Out towards third. Durbin running on near foul ground. Will make the catch. 2 away. Some clouds over Yankee Stadium. Not threatening clouds, just big white puffy clouds. Because this team sucks so bad that they want to trade for prospects. Shitler sucks. Yep. The Duran rumors are back again. Up and in on Volpe 1-0. What the hell? I don't want Breslow being here at the deadline. Swung on a miss, 101. I'm sorry, chat. I can't deal with another Breslow deadline. I just can't. It's getting old. Why put up with the constant mediocrity with the deadline? He's proven time and time again that he can't deal with can't do the deadline. So I'm not dealing with that either. That one's hit out to center field. Raffaello will make the catch, and that'll end the inning. We go to the third. Siegler, Meyer, and Duran due up in the top of the third. Scoreless so far. Here's a thought. Trade Breslow. Here's my thought. Fire Breslow. If they trade Durantula. Thomas Marner got a grand slam last night. Who wants Brez? A small market team. Here's my thing. Why do you want Craig on this team? Like, who in their right mind wants Craig on this team? He's just going to fuck everything up. Like he has every single time. Let's see, my mom said she would make me smoothie today. Hope she makes it correctly, Chubb. All hats on the ice. Why? Why the cleaning crew has to deal with that? I mean, I'm dead serious, guys. Why should we deal with Breslow being at the deadline? Gregory. Yeah, Gregory. All the hats on the ice. Why? Why the cleaning crew? Yep. People are stupid if they want Breslow. Yep. Of course, someone does. Dude, Joe reappeared. Oh no. Joe reappeared and called out Corbin in the comment section of one of his videos over Gregory Bresbozo. Fouled away 0-1 here by Siegler. Don't worry, I'll give her Dad's recipe. Dad's out on the boat right now. Dad thinks Marner's gonna win the Conn Smythe. Of course, Joe pops up. Only when people talk about Gregory. Up high for a ball, 1-1. I try not to pay attention to John Henry if he shows up in the crowd, Jared. Or Gregory. If we lose this series, it is the fault of Gregory. Technically, we can't lose the series. It's only a 2-game series. 2-1. Technically, we can't lose the series, guys. The worst we can do is split. We technically can't lose the series. Technically, we can't. 2-1 on Siegler. He straight up called Corbin a hypocrite for saying something negative about Gregory. And can you guess what else Joe said in the comment? Joe pointed out whose fault it is. We are still below 500. Wait, what video is this, CH? I gotta read that comment. I have to read it. Oh, we got an ABS challenge, just realized. It was 1-2, and it is a ball. 2-1. Joe hangs out on the New England Sports Channel live stream. I've seen him a few times. Of course he does. Low, 3-1. Joe was tough for that. Hold on, let me check. I think CH and I came to the conclusion that Joe just does it just to troll, because that's ball 4. I know he does it I know he listened in on these live streams in the past when he said he was gonna leave. It's because of that one stream I mentioned Craig and talking about how bad the Devers trade was, and then Joe instantly shows up as soon as I talk about that. It's like, what a coincidence. You show up. That's outside ball 1 on Meyer. Hey, Fitzy. What's up, Shante? And it's like, funny, Joe, you show up as soon as I talk about how bad Craig has done as the GM. Fouled off 1-1. So bad. Pickoff attempt, not in time. It's like, why do you want to support mediocrity? Why? It's like, Joe, Theo Epstein came out and said he was displeased. Faked the final showdown. Gregory really loves the AL East basement. There's a strike, 1-2. Someone should tell Joe, when you have Theo Epstein coming out, who rarely ever speaks to the media, saying he's disappointed in the way the Red Sox have been this year with the analytical approach, and John Henry coming out at the same time, you got a problem. 2-2. Failed, not faked. What the hell, iPhone? 2-2 on Meyer. It's like, Joe, read the room. Every Sox, like 90% of the fan base has turned on Breslow. Now it's popped up. Out to short. Volpe running onto center field. He's going to make the catch. And I've told Joe. Watch, Thomas. I bet this is going to happen. We trade Duran and Crochet. Well, we're not going to trade Crochet, Jared, because he's injured. I don't even think we could. Well, wait, we could. C. Lee with the shocked face. Exactly, Joe. Read the room. Hell, I'm a Blue Jays fan and I hate that bastard. You shouldn't hate Gregory. You should love Gregory. I'm convinced Gregory is Corbin's sugar daddy or something. 0-1 on Duran. Oh, of course. Of course he did. 0-1 upstairs, 1-1. Hi, everyone. Wait until you see who Joe blames right now. But of course he blames him. There's a ground ball. Now it's hit to first. Goldschmidt, no play at second, only goes to first. 2 away. CH, why am I not surprised? That's his instant move. Highly optimistic about this game. I have not, Jared, I am actually not blaming John Henry for this season. I can't blame John Henry this year. If this was a couple seasons ago, I could, but I'm not blaming John Henry for this mess. The Sox have our top 10 in payroll, which is what we all wanted. We wanted John Henry spending money, and he did. Fouled away 0-1. The Sox went out and actually spent money because I believe, yeah, they're sixth in baseball in payroll. But look how the funds have been used. 0-1 inside 1-1. Good job, Chom. Don't let them off the hook. Get him, Chom. God, I love. Man, this just makes me laugh every time. CH, Joe must have done. Yeah, John Henry allowed money, but Craig forgot how to construct a roster. Fouled away 1-2. Yep. Gregory forgot how to build a roster correctly. Upstairs 2-2. Yes, Cora this, Cora that. Joe loves bringing up the past, doesn't he? 2-2. Pitch. Runner goes. Swung on and missed. We go to the bottom of the third. Chisholm, Caballero, and Sanchez coming up. Still scoreless. Ranger Suarez, right? Yep. Suarez, and then you got Contreras, and then Gray. FSG allowed Gregory to spend above the first luxury tax hold threshold for $260 million. To still have Bayo and Weissert on the team is baffling, let alone playing as much as they do. Well, Bayo got sent down, so it's borderline psychotic. Joe has Cora derangement syndrome. And it's like it's funny to me. It's like CH. We weren't terrible when Cora was here, even with the bad seasons. Even like the couple seasons we went 78 and 84. We were still pretty decent. We weren't terrible. We weren't good. Not soon enough. Agreed. Bayo has been a liability. Because he can't pitch the first inning because it's a mental thing. I guess. It's like even when he showed up here, it's like he's still bringing up Cora. Like for the problems this season. I'm thinking, why? Cora's not here. It's like, why are we bringing up things that don't matter? It's like, if you're still blaming Cora for the season and Cora hasn't been here for about a month and a half, You really need to get checked out. Serious. Like I'm dead. Like why? If you're blaming Cora and we're in June for the how the Red Sox have been playing, why is it the same fucking conversation? I don't know because it's funny. I don't know, Blue. Joe just makes me laugh. He makes me laugh all the time. It just makes me laugh because how stupid his comments are. Outside, ball one. He's going to war with Corbin now over Bresbozo and Alex Cora. Oh wait, he's getting ignored. Never mind. There's a strike, 1-1. 1-1 here on Jazz Chisholm. Are people really that damn stupid? Yes. 2-1 on Chisholm. Yes. 2-1. Swung on a miss. 2-2. Nope. Wong did not get traded, Seeley. Gregory is the type of person to not buy deodorant. Damn, I thought I was an idiot. Fouled off 2-2. Joe is dumb. No one comments on his comments. I've noticed he does get ignored. 2-2 here on Chisholm after that foul ball. My thing is with Craig, and I've said this to Joe, it's like, why support mediocrity? Why? Why support failure? If it's failing, it's not working, and it needs to change. The 2-2, out down low, 3-2. Santa Cruz in the Hudson River. The weather in New York is perfect. It wasn't earlier. Just all agree. Joe is the Stephen A. Smith in the chat. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed, struck him out. Chisholm goes down on strikes. Second strikeout here for Suarez. One down. OC Lee Wong is still in Boston. Jared Joe used to be all right at one time, but now he's lost it. He acts like Bresbozo is his cousin or something. And still blaming a guy who's been gone for over a month. As Caballero waves and misses 0-1. Yeah, it's almost been 2 months, Blue. It's almost been 2 months since Cora's been fired. April 17th or 18th. Swung on a miss, 0-2. I cringe when Gregory says anything in a press conference. I see Lee and Wong we trust. It's like Joe goes out of his way to defend Craig. Down low in the dirt, 1-2. All right, even worse for Joe. Almost 2 months. And guess what? We've been 500 ever since. So we haven't gotten better. We've stayed the same. The 1-2. And Caballero swings that one off the end of the bat, pops it up out to shallow center field. Siegler running on. He's going to make the catch there for the second out. 2 away. Tuesday night's game. Seeley then the entire weekend. Dude still thinks he's still here. Dumbass. Gregory needs to stop smoking drugs when making the roster trades and stuff. I don't know. Craig just pisses me off. Truly. I don't know. He just really pisses me off a lot. It just gets me really frustrated. Outside, ball one on Sanchez. And after Tuesday night's game, I'll schedule the streams for after next weekend so everyone will be in the know. 1-0. Outside for a strike, 1-1. Clips the outside corner. All jokes aside, Joe does need help. Yeah, he's got to get off this Cora fetish thing. It's getting really old. There's a strike, 1-2. Thumbs up. Cora was a good coach too, but Breslow, let's fire him. So stupid. After we blow up the Orioles 17-1. Time called by Sanchez. Two and two here on Sanchez. Joe's a guy who constantly came in the chat and blaming somebody who is not even here for the reason why the Sox have been losing. Just spammed the same thing over and over and over and over again, and he wouldn't read the room. There's a ground ball. Bounce hit to short. Meyer will throw to first, and that'll end the inning. We are through 3 innings. It's still scoreless. Abreu, Contreras, and Yoshida coming up. I swear he must wake up in the middle of the night thinking Cora's under his bed. I hope Gregory has slightly wet laundry, just enough to piss him off. Damn, that's horrible. Oh, I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemy. I've told Joe that I'm not changing my opinion on Breslow and I'm not changing his opinion. So why don't we just continue dropping it? And he still tried changing my opinion on Breslow. I'm like, dude, I'm not changing my opinion. I'm not changing mine. You're not changing yours. So let's just drop it. And then he still wanted to push me on it. It's like, dude, it's like I've tried many times to reason with you, man. It's like, I'm not changing my opinion on Craig Breslow. You're not changing your opinion on Craig Breslow. So how about let's just be civilized and drop it? But no, he wanted to continue to fight with me. You don't like Craig? No, I don't. I've said this many times. I don't like Craig Breslow. I think Joe also thinks I've never liked Craig Breslow. I've given Craig Breslow his flowers. Many times, actually. I've credited Breslow on things. It's like you cannot say to me that I've hated Breslow on every move he's done. It's like there are some moves I have not hated him for, like the Tyler O'Neill thing. It's like that was actually a semi-decent trade. Because that's inside, ball 1. Like he went and got out Garrett Crochet, although Theo Epstein probably had something to do with that, but he still did the trade, I guess. It's like, can I blame him for that? No. Will I blame him for the off seasons and trade deadlines? Yes. Fouled off 1-1. Not every executive is perfect, by the way, guys. He's had beef with you, Fitzy, beef with Jack, and now it looks like he's trying to get a harsh response from Corbin. Gregory has some very questionable decisions. Yeah, pales to mine and Joe's. Fouled off 1-2. It's like not every executive is perfect. Even Dave Dombrowski was not perfect. Like as much as we love Dave Dombrowski, he's not the perfect executive. He's not perfect. But was he great? He was good enough. Yes. Won a World Series. 2-2 on Abreu. I think I missed yours with Joe Blue. I'm down by 11. I was down by like 17 earlier. Two and two on Abreu. Yep. 2-2. 3-2 on Abreu. 2004 was goated. We got into it over Breslow. I think I might have slightly. Time called by Abreu. I think I might have. I might have caught the tail end of it. Fouled away, 3-2. I'd laugh if Joe is related to Breslow. That's why he's so GMs aren't perfect. But damn, Gregory is absolutely horrible. I know he's horrible. He sucks. The 3-2. And Abreu swings and lifts one out to left. Bellinger will come over and make the catch. One away. Yep. So he's helped. Exactly, Fitzy. No GM is perfect, but the fans just want a GM who tries. Craig blew countless opportunities to get the right bats he needed. Yep. I told him to shut the fuck up about Breslow being the greatest GM in the Red Sox history. Did he actually say that? Like, dude, if he actually said that, I'd laugh my ass off. As Contreras swings and hits one in the air to center field. Grisham will come over and make the catch. 2 away. I wish I could have seen that, Blue, just to see what nonsense he was saying to you about Bozo. Guy is an idiot who gets along with everyone. Even I hate Joe. Now we know Joe is a big troll. It's 1 p.m. Time to make breakfast. And he let go Pete Alonso. He said he doesn't fit the organization. And then goes and signs IKF for $6 million. So there's a strike 0-1. Well, Terry Francona was not the GM. He was a manager. Terry Francona's a manager. Tito was not the GM. Tito was a manager. Outside, 1-1. Thomas Gosman was having a good game, but he let up a home run. 1-1 on Yoshi. I've only seen Joe in this chat a handful of times. His takes are borderline laughable. Fouled off 1-2. Nah, CH. What's funny? CH and I have seen this many times. He doesn't want to go and sign a guy like Alex Bregman or Pete Alonso because it's a bad contract. But then Joe's the same guy who says we're going to go get Tarek Skubal. What? Like, huh? What? Because that one's lined out to left. Bellinger going back will make the catch. We go to the bottom of the 4th, top of the lineup for the Yankees. Goldschmidt, Rice, and Bellinger coming up. On bottom 4, still scoreless. Skubal, yes. That honestly made me question everything he said. It's like, it's not just that, CH. Go signing another starter. It's like CH, it's like, Skubal wants the biggest contract for a starting pitcher ever. Like 10 years type of contract. It's like, why do you want to trade for Skubal and try to sign Skubal now? First of all, we're below 500. Why would we even try that? Second of all, you're also the person saying we shouldn't sign Bregman to a 5-year deal. Thinking, why? It's like, Joe, that makes no sense. That made no sense to me at all. It's like, Joe makes no sense to me whatsoever. Truly. Zero. No sense. No sense to me. Well, will there be a Yankees troll today? No, there won't. Because if there is, they get the ban hammer. They get the block button. It was Bloom before Breslow, before Bloom was Dombo, before Dombo was Charrington, before Charrington was Theo. Good question, Joel. That's why Blue and I are here. We aren't going to let Fitzy put up with it after his health scare. I'm still fully not out of that, by the way. So, who the hell are we going to give up for Scooble? We're not. Inside, ball one on Goldschmidt. Yeah, let's not sign a guy. No. I said so. 2-0 here on Goldschmidt. I don't deal with trolls. Neither do I. I don't like trolls. And that's why Joe's not here. 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Bregman will be in a wheelchair in 5 years, says Seeley. I think we can all agree, like the latter 2 years of the Bregman deal would not be the greatest thing. But then there's the 3 years of prime contention where we can win. It's like Joe doesn't understand that. Because that one's lifted out to left. Shallow left, Duran coming on, and he can't make the catch as it'll drop in front of him. Oh, yep. Seattle Mariner game, Dallas. So Goldschmidt with a bloop single. Does Joe want to give up Roman Anthony and someone else for Scooble? Yeah, no. Well, first of all, you would have to give up Arias. You would have to give up Arias no matter what if you wanted to go after Scooble. That's just a given. Fouled away 0-1. Now, granted, I did give up Roman Anthony for better players as a GM of my franchise team. One guy won't make that much of a difference. It kind of did. Fouled away 0-1. Actually, it kind of did on the offensive side, Lee, because the young guys who came up here last year credited Alex Bregman for helping with their batting approaches. Sounds lifted out to left. Duran will come over and make the catch. If you don't get it, got a good package for a blue, then do it. Remember when Joe said he hopes the Red Sox will never sign a free agent? One down, and it'll bring up Bellinger. Yeah, what's the Sox going to rely on? Drafting? The Sox can't draft. They suck at drafting as well. Outside, ball one. Charles. Yes, keep Franklin Arias. But is Arias a guy I'm going to call up this season? No. I don't want this team ruining a generational prospect. Fouled off 1-1. Ball and a strike on Cody Bellinger. You know why I don't want this team calling up Franklin Arias right now? Because they're going to screw up his development. That's why I don't want Arias up here. It's not because he's not a good player. It's because this team will screw him up. As that one's lifted out to left center, and that'll drop in for a base hit for Bellinger. So runners on first and second here with one out, and it will bring up Rosario. I hope Durbin gives Roman a business card for that hitting agency he's seeing once Roman is back. If they're not affiliated with Driveline, that's a threat to Gregory. Because the Driveline guys know everything, don't they, CH? Up high, ball one. The Driveline guys know all. Fuck Driveline, man. I'm so sick of that. It's like, yes, Driveline. Funny enough, the guys who don't use Driveline are actually hitting good for this team. 1-0. As that one's lined. Caught it short by Meyer. Red Sox best hitter this year is a non-Driveline guy, right? 2 away. I also have a 99 overall custom players that I'd rather trade for. 0-0 seems kind of strange for the Sox. Kind of is and kind of isn't. As Grisham takes a strike, 0-1 already. I don't know why, CH, but talking about Joe makes me laugh for some reason and wants to talk more about Sox news. 0-1. Inside for a ball, 1-1. Come on, Suarez, get out of this inning clean. Ball and a strike. 1-1. And that one's golfed out to center field. And I'll drop in for a base hit. Goldschmidt's going to be held to third. They threw to the plate. It didn't matter. They didn't send the runner. But the bases are loaded with 2 outs. Jeez. I'm in the 2041 season. 299 overall aces, and I'm in the 2041 season. Sorry, 2043. Because Joe is funny. Got some cereal. I guess some Sox fans want Marte. Some Sox fans want Trout. I still think Yordan Alvarez would be a big ticket. I mean, Yordan Alvarez would be a good power threat to this team. It wouldn't be a terrible trade. Yankees have the Red Sox on the ropes. I can see that. They got 3 hits this inning, all 3 singles. What's Bailey telling Suarez right now, I wonder? Funny, hell enough, I could get Ketel Marte, but I said hell no. Down low in the dirt, ball 1. Also, guys, you know why I know we're not going to get Ketel Marte? Because the Diamondbacks are actually above 500. Keep your hands off my Don. Up high, 2-0. Sealy, the Astros fans coming out. Keep your hands off Yordan. Yordan is like 27 years old, I think, so why not? Still on the Hudson. The rain has stopped. 2-0. Inside, 3-0. Yeah, rattlesnakes are good. They're only 2 games above 500, but they're not going to trade they're not going to trade somebody like Marte now. There's a strike, 3-1. Yeah, we aren't getting Yordan or Marte. Don't worry, guys. We're going to trade for Mike Trout. As that one's hit out to center field. Rafaela is there. He'll make the catch. And the Sox get out of the bases loaded jam. Somehow, some way, they get out of it. We go to the 5th. Gasper, Durbin, and Siegler coming up in the 5th inning. Going to the 5th, scoreless. I looked up the 2027 free agents. There are some nice players. Trout would be all right. No, we don't need another outfielder. We do not need another outfielder. Trout would mostly be DHing. Trout would be your primary DH. Yes, we have a logjam in the outfield, but let's go trade for yet another outfielder. Why? It's like, I don't really want another outfielder. I don't really want Trout on this team to begin with. It's like, why? Why would we trade Mike Trout? Or for Mike Trout, I should say. That's not really the greatest trade in the world to make. Yeah, Trout is a. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love Mike Trout. He has been one of my favorite, or at least when I started watching, Mike Trout was one of my favorite players. But sorry, I'm not going to get Mike Trout on this team. I mean, if you trade Durant and Anthony, it's like, no, I wouldn't trade Roman Anthony for Mike Trout. The only concern I have with Trout is his injury history, but he would absolutely rake at Fenway. So if his bill of health holds up, then I can see it, but it's high risk. But I see what Blue is saying. It's a high risk, high reward type of trade. Strike one here, 0-1 on Mickey Gasper. High risk, high reward type of trade for Mike Trout, but it's a risk I'm not taking. As Gasper fouls it off 0-2. Like I said, hell no. Nick Kurtz just hit a 113.5-mile-an-hour home run. Was it a solo home run? 0-2 on Mickey Gasper. Gasper hitting .302 here with the Major League Club. 0-2. Called strike three, struck him out looking 3 pitches. Schlittler gets Gasper looking on 3 pitches. 5th strikeout of the game, 1 down. 2-run homer. Joe Chomsky is starting a shake stand soon, guys. Don't forget to go to Canada and buy some. The funding begins for Chom's new laptop. Let's go. As Durbin takes the ball upstairs, 1-0. Nick Kurtz broke the home run record in my franchise. I should tell Joe that Rafi Devers broke the home run record in my franchise. He would be livid. What? Fouled off 1-1. Chom, remember the software is free. That's true. The software is free. OBS is free to use. 1-1. That's taken for a strike. Man, this umpire's been bad, but the Sox Durbin's challenging. And it is a ball. This umpire's been egregious today. Okay. This umpire has sucked all game. It's been horrible. 2-1. Swung on, foul tipped, held on to behind the plate, strike 2. 2 down here in the inning. Or 2 down in the inning. It's a 2-strike count on Durbin. No, it's not CB Buckner. Time called by Durbin. Booga booga. I chose OBS with StreamYard as a backup. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. And we're going to have a challenge here by the Yankees. So the Yankees are going to use an ABS challenge. And it's a ball. Yankees lose the challenge. It was called a ball, and the call is upheld. 3-2. Well, it's 201 to 163 over PAS right now. Smash them free subs and hit the like button. We demand Hollywood Connor Wong. Another foul ball, 3-2. You are welcome to join in the chat at any time, respectfully. Yep. Just don't spew any. It's kind of like the same thing CH's rules are. Just don't be an idiot. Ground ball. Now it's hit towards short. Volpe will throw to first, 2 away. It's like imagine yourself at a restaurant. Think what you would say when you're in public. Don't say things you wouldn't say in public. No slurs. no religious talk, no politics, no stuff like that that would cause anything controversial. Just use common sense. How about that? That's an easy way to put it, I guess. Very easy way to say it. So that's outside 1-0. I even allow swearing in caps so long as it isn't spammed over and over like a moron. I'm a little bit more stricter on the spamming and the caps. Because the caps are kind of annoying. Up high, 2-0. Yeah, Charles, be civil and respectful with your views and opinion. Comments challenge the argument, not the person. Agreed. 2-0. Outside, 3-0. Valid rule, CH. CH. Thumbs up and flexing. Yeah, just don't be a moron in the chat. Oh, clips the zone, 3-1. High strike. Clips the zone, 3-1. You know what chat you're in. Like there are some things, for example, you can say here, but PAS will want you booted for it. Know who the host is and adjust accordingly. Great. Swung on and missed, 3-2. Full count on Siegler. Yeah. Dude, I drink on my own stream, lol. I noticed you do. Time called by Siegler, and it's kind of funny. It is pretty funny. And you don't overdrink either, so it's not anything like horrible. The 3-2 to Siegler. And Siegler rips one out to left. And that's going to be a fair ball down into the left field corner. Bellinger lost it in the corner. Get to second base, Siegler, please. And that'll get into Siegler will get into second base with a double. First career extra base hit for Siegler. It's his first career hit. First career base hit for Siegler. And it's a 1-out double. Now here comes Meyer. Sinbin, I noticed his pet peeve is people saying sports are fixed and rigged. That's one of mine too. Down low, ball one. I can tell Mr. Goat gives him headaches, but he's been patient with Goat. I commend Sinbin on that. How did we get out with the bases loaded? A fly ball to center field. Well, no. Swung on and foul tipped, 1-1. Teach him. Says he's willing to teach and help people. Just follow his rules and he's willing to guide. 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Hey, yeah, I don't think you'd be able to see that word blue. 2-1 here on Meyer. Schlittler's at 75 pitches, so with 2 outs here in the 5th. Pickoff attempt, throw down to second. Not in time. Stick up my friend group. Just let me into his sports network despite our past, and we had all sorts of rough moments last season. So he's a forgiving guy, Chomp. Oh, I hate it for obvious reasons. What happened, Chomp? What happened to the friend group? Fouled away, 2-2 on Meyer. I don't know. Schlittler might come out for the next inning, but Sox could get another base hit off him. And all could change. 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Marcelo Meyer. Two. Another foul ball by Meyer, 2-2. Come on, Meyer. Still 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Come on. Ooh, my race is on. Fitzy Chalmers serious about being a Blue Jays play-by-play guy, but I can see it. He's legit. Sounds like a pro broadcaster. Fouled away, 3-2. Time they want anything done, I always have to be the guy who has to break news or to tell people stuff. I'm literally a messenger pigeon in my group chat. Belt. Still full count, 3-2 on Marcelo Meyer. After he's been fouling off pitches. Schlittler's at 79 pitches, so Meyer's been making him work. Personally, don't swear on my live stream, though, for some reason, even when Marte walked us off. But I allowed the chat to express themselves within reason. The 3-2. Fouled away again. Another 3-2. Schlittler has been worked to death here in this at bat. 3 balls and 2 strikes yet again. 8 pitches already in this at bat. The 3-2 popped up, fouled away again. My humble opinion, once you reset each other and agree to disagree, you should be good. I wish some people could do that nowadays, Charles. 3 balls, 2 strikes still. This at bat has reached double-digit pitches. This is the 10th pitch of the at bat. Schlittler to Meyer. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and that's hit on the ground. Rolled to second. Chisholm is there. We'll throw it over to first, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Chisholm, Caballero, and Sanchez coming up. Go bottom 5. Scoreless. But when I do my sports updates, I still call the Padres the Poodres, the Yankees the Wankies, and the Guardians the Indians. Thomas has been known to swear sometimes. I don't know what you're talking about. To acquire knowledge, one must learn. To acquire wisdom, one must observe. Agreed, Charles. That's true, Blue. I will say the chat is the best part of it all. Everyone is funny. This job is up late from start to finish with his shiny badge. Are you talking about my chat? They're hilarious. I was talking about my favorite part of the streaming. Streaming on my end, the chat, everyone involved. Geen gets intense, but he hasn't been in them lately. Geen was here earlier, but I haven't seen him for a bit. Where is Geen? He was here, but I haven't seen him in a minute. Where are all the Yankee trolls? Gone, which is a good thing. Not here. That's a good thing. Foul tipped by Chisholm 0-1. Struck out 6 in a row to start a game. Thought you said you've struck out 6 times. It's like, dang, your team stinks. You struck out 6 times. Outside 1-1. Blue Jays now 8 games out, and Diamondbacks 8.5 games out. Life is beautiful. Dodger 8-game losing streak incoming. 1-1. Foul tipped into the glove. 1-2. Uh-oh, Blue is going for history. Smiley face. Fouled off. 1-2. Oh no, I've struck out 7 Orioles in a row. Yes, I want to strike out 27 in a row. Low 2-2. Oh, Seeley's shocked with the shocked face. Two. Swung on a miss, struck him out, got him. Chisholm 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. 2 down, or 1 away. I watched him get walked off in games I call. My next 4 scheduled games are all away games. Blue is beating up on his second favorite team. He is. Yeah, CH, thank you for the kind comments on my shorts. Is it me or is this game gone slow? As Caballero takes a strike 0-1. Outside 1-1. They wrap up at PNC Park on Tuesday night, and over the weekend will be a guaranteed rate field to face the new improved Chicago White Sox. I'm not taking the White Sox lightly. Scoreless in the bottom of the third. And Allen's ripped out to left, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Caballero will head to second base, and he's going to be in there with a 1-out double. And here come the Yankees. Just snuck in fair as well. I've struck out 9. Let's go. Here we go. Here come the Yankees. As Sanchez takes a strike. In this game, we're in the 5th inning. We're in the bottom of the 5th, but in Blues game, he's in the 3rd. It won't strike the next guy out. Dang it, they got a hit. 0-1. Low 1-1. One and one. 1-1. Swung on a miss. 1-2. Up Suarez is going to step off. As that's time called by Sanchez. Oh, who's Blue streaming? Oh, he's not streaming. He's playing a game. He's playing MLB The Show. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. Pitch down in the dirt. 2 away. And Goldschmidt coming up. But if I was, it would be pitcher Katie Lee with the Red Sox. Happy Sunday. What's up, Jarrett? What's up, Daniel Barry? Inside ball 1-0 on Goldschmidt. Oh, 1-0. As Owens lifted out to right. Abreu is not going to get there. Caballero thought he caught it. He's going to try to tag around third. Abreu's coming up throwing. And here comes the throw to the plate. And it's not in time, and it's 1-0 Yankees. Goldschmidt with an RBI single. 1-0 Yankees. Abreu tried to slide for it and couldn't catch it. Whenever anyone makes a dumb decision, whether Dodger side or the other team, the chat can dump the Ooga Booga emote. Damn it. Crap, we lose. As Owens left it out to left. Duran, and he's going to make the catch. Duran, Rafaela, and Abreu coming up. Head to the sixth, 1-0 Yankees. No, once we get Schlittler out of there. Oh, just dove for it and just missed it. He tried a sliding catch and he just missed it. Showing a replay of it again. Don't torture me. Don't torture me. Damn it. Yes, CH, the game is over. Les Seeley, you know what our offense needs. Seeley, get the item out. Get the item out. Let's go. Trash can. Yep. Trash can. Come on, let's get the trash cans, guys. Guys, we need trash cans ASAP. Yes, we have a secret weapon. The trash can. Yes, long. Get our trash cans in here. Let's go. If we score like 4 runs this inning, I'm going to credit Seeley's trash can. CH, you know what we also need? We haven't done it much all season. We need our special ritual. Upstairs 1-0. That good old chant. Yep, CH, we need the ritual. We need our chant from last year. 2-0. Well, Thomas, we need a bag on our head. Yep. Cookies. We're getting all the things from last season. Like, all right, got trash cans. We got cookies. Everything. 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1. We believe in Joe Hendry. Yes, we do. Ancient spirits of 2018, I beg of thee, transform this decayed lineup to the 2018 New Damage Champions. Ooga booga. Down low, 3-1. Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry. Let's go. 3-1 on Duran. Come on. Take down the McDonald's. Yeah, let's take down McDonald's. I'm sick of them. The 3-1. And a ground ball. Hit behind first. Goldschmidt's got it. He's going to flip it to Schlittler covering the bag, and that's the first out. 2 away here in the 6th. Or 2 away. 1 away in the 6th. WABS system in MLB 26. Oh, they have the ABS system in MLB 26? The show 26? Wong. Wong. Can we please play Connor Wong? Paul. Craig. Can we fire Craig Breslow? That's a base hit to left on the first pitch. Can we fire Craig Breslow? Everyone. Craig. Can we fire Craigery? Upstairs, ball 1. Want to know on Abreu, and we got a little conference on the mound. Still hate them, though. I will always hate the Yankees more. Go get them, Sox. Not yet, Ronnie. Not yet. Paul. Come on. 1-0. And that one's hit out to left field by Abreu. Bellinger going back on it. Back towards the track. Will make the catch. Damn it. That one's ripped out to left. And that's going to get down for a base hit. That's going to be extra bases. That's going to be game's tied at 1. Thank you, Contreras, for the RBI double. Hey, thanks for the wild throw as well, Volpe. Thanks for the wild throw as well. I'll take it. Wild throw as well by Volpe allowed him to score. I had a little confusion with Blue yesterday. No, didn't go. You're welcome. The trash can. And the Yankees going to the bullpen. Get out of here, Schlittler. Tired of you. Schlittler still gets a... No, he doesn't. Actually, he doesn't, because it's not the 7th inning. Just realized he doesn't even get a quality start. Let's go. We finally score a run against them. About damn time. About time we do something. against Schlittler. Got a few things to say to Blue after my softball throw. I wasn't happy. Max Muncy hasn't been playing and hitting better.
Why'd you? We have to.
And the non-drive line guy delivers again. Yeah, Chom, we can't afford another man on the IL. Oz finally broke out of his mini slump with a 2-run homer. And Cruz is getting called for a pitch clock violation because he can't throw the ball correctly.
You trying to?
Swung on a miss, 1-1. Cruz has got an ERA of 2. Send us some band-aids, Chom. We're hurting in LA. Swaps my division. I finished 5th of 15th. My number group had 2 people, so I could have easily medaled. 1-1 on Yoshida. As that one's hit out to center field. Gresham is going to make the catch. So Schlittler goes 5 2/3. Cruz gets the final out. We go to the 6th. Bottom of the 6th, 1-1 game. Braves, Yankees in the World Series. I hope not. I hope not.
Ew, what is this?
It comes down to the Yankees and Braves. The Braves may as well forfeit. Yep. Old chop. Will Elmo band-aids work? Yeah, they should. I'll check the other scores. What's going on around here? Oh, the Blue Jays just scored 5 straight runs and have a 5-4 lead. Wow. There's a strike 0-1. God, Yankee Stadium's so ugly. Whoa, 1-1. That's a very big cloud over the stadium, too. What is that? At least it's not all gray. At least it's not a threatening cloud. I'll take that. Ellinger's still hitting over 270 at 271. Swung on and missed, 1-2. Wow, Chom, your Blue Jays are winning. Yeah, it was 4-0 earlier. Now it's 5-4. One and two on Bellinger. Oh, Narvi's gonna run out there. That hurt. That hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. God, can't do that. That hurt a lot. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. One away. I forgot that's not Narvaez. That was Gasper out there. I'm so used to Narvi catching. I post the link in my descriptions until the All-Star game for people to go vote. Dob Smith is gaining steam for all All-Star considerations, so why not Pajes? Let's go, everyone. Cast your vote. Yeah, the All-Star game ballots are already out. Zounds hit foul 0-1. I have not casted any All-Star votes whatsoever. Low for a ball, 1-1. Two and one. How's it going? Says Sam. It's going good. 2-1. Swung on a miss. 2-2. She got a home run in fantasy. The 2-2. And now it's lined out to left. That thing's pretty hit. That's deep. Down the line, Duran will make the catch. 2 away. 2 down. First pitch here to Grisham is taken for a ball, 1-0. Oh, the Sox are going to challenge this. And it's a strike. Sox win the challenge. No one. Foul tipped, or foul tipped, fouled off, 0-2. I wasn't happy about that either. I have to go into the store. Hope the trolls don't arrive while I'm in the store. As Grisham will call for time. Yep. Yep. Outside, 1-2. One and two on Grisham. One, two. Low in the dirt, 2-2. Hey, we tied it. Am I crazy or no that Wilson Contreras is the best hitter on our team? You are not crazy to say that. I would actually agree with you on that. 2-2 here on Trent Grisham. 2-2. And Grisham golfs one out to right center field. That ball's carrying. That's at the track, and it's going to one hop off the wall out there in right center field. Rafaela coming up firing. It'll be a double here for Grisham. A 2-out double here for Trent Grisham, and it'll bring up Volpe. Yes, my trash can was called to serve. Come on, Sox. Don't worry, I'll make sure of that. Me and CH Hero Ronnie will help you, CH. Durant is getting better, though. Two down, runner on second base. Here comes Anthony Volpe. Oh, it's popped up. Out towards first. Contreras is there. He's going to make the catch. We go to the seventh inning. Yoshida, Gasper, and Durbin coming up. Go to the seventh. 1-1 game. Swung on a miss, 0-1. That's low, 1-1. Okay, Panango, Ernie, and Okamoto scored the runs for the Blue Jays. And Jimenez scored the current leading run. Let's go, Clement. My dad's favorite player's been on fire. 1-1 on Gasper. Low in the dirt, 2-1. Okay, not. Oh, you suck. 5 earned runs to the White Sox. Really? The White Sox offense has been pretty fire, though, this season, Jared, so I'm not surprised. Low, 3-1. Come on. 3-1. That one's lined. That's a base hit to right. Leadoff single here for Gasper in the 7th inning. Anti-car crash. Huh. I see what you're spelling. Outside 1-0. There's a strike 1-1. Hollywood. I know what you're spelling. Mound's lifted out to left. Ballinger is there. I'll make the catch. Hedrick and Hill are warming up there in the Yankee bullpen. So they got a couple lefties out there getting loose. Going to the pen? They are. Question is, which one are they going to? It's like the third time they've advertised that. Aaron Boone, always looking ugly per usual. Absolutely. Going to the bottom of the seventh. It's a 5-3. It's still 5-4. I didn't know the Yankees were sponsored by Toyota. Huh. Chop foul by Monasterio, 0-1. So Monasterio pinch hitting hit a mammoth home run on Friday for his second home run of the year. As that one's a little chopper on the ground to second. Chisholm's got to hurry. And he's safe at first base. No, it's not, Ronnie. Come on. So Hedrick was the new pitcher. I thought they would bring in Hill. Oh, good slide there at first base, too, to make sure he was safe. Why is IKF coming in as a pinch hitter? Why? That's not. I don't agree with that. IDK is coming in to pinch hit. As there's a strike 0-1. Back and listening. IKF's hitting 270. Wow. IDK. He's hitting 270 with a home run and 12 RBIs. That's a little bit shocking to me that he has 12 RBIs. I think 7 of them came in like a 3-game stretch. No balls and a strike. 0-1. Shot foul, 0-2. Who heck is IDK? IKF. CH, another nickname CH came up with. As that one's jammed foul to third, 0-2. CH came up with the nickname IDK for IKF because we didn't know why IKF was on this team. Upstairs, way upstairs, 1-2. Fouled away, 1-2. One and two on IKF after yet another foul ball. Is there anybody else you could have used to pinch hit instead of IKF? One and two on IKF. Been chopping foul balls after foul balls after foul ball after foul ball. Come on, anything but a foul ball, please. 1-2 to IKF. Hedrick deals. And that's hit on the ground. Bounds over to second. They go to second for one. Relay throw to first. Double play. 4-6-3 double play. And we go to the bottom of the seventh inning stretch. Still tied at 1. Actually, I got a couple people. One is Red Sox saver. The other guy plays like I tried. I don't understand Sox fans who want to trade Crochet. It's because he's injured and hasn't pitched. Long, we really miss you, everybody. Seeley says he's getting hungry. I'm getting hungry too, not gonna lie. Low for a ball, 1-0. So Suarez gonna start out the 7th inning. What the heck is Thomas doing? Me? Texting somebody. Person I know is texting me saying, "You're not lifting anything, are you?" Nope. There's a strike, 1-1. Because I'm being constantly reminded, don't you dare lift anything. Don't you dare get out of that chair and do things. Foul tipped into the glove, 1-2. I'm either supposed to be in my chair or in that bed. Not supposed to be doing anything. I'm like constrained. 1-2 to Chisholm. Swung on and missed at a pitch way upstairs. Struck him out. Chisholm strikes out for the 3rd time today. 1 away here in the 7th inning. Whoops. 1 down in the 7th. C. Lee, I'm sorry to tell you, but the Astros are losing 5-0 in the 6th. Probably should be laying down somewhere. They said sitting in a chair is all right. And here comes Chad Tracy out of the dugout. We're going to get a pitching change. Tracy's going to go to the bullpen. We are going to get a pitching change here in the 7th inning. So Suarez is getting the yank. Is that Guerrero coming in? Oh, man. He probably should be laying down somewhere. Well, as long as I'm not doing anything heavy lifting wise or bending over, they don't care what I do. It's like the only rules I have to follow is I can't bend over and I can't lift heavy objects for a little while. Geely says he'll be back. Caballero takes a strike, 0-1. So Guerrero coming in. So Suarez is back. So Suarez is sitting in the dugout, 6 1/3 innings. Only giving up a run, so a quality start. As there's a strike right down the middle, 0-2. I need Wong. Caballero back in the box after calling time. I I need Wong. We need Wong. You need Wong. Low 1-2. One two. Fouled away. 1-2. 2-2. Yankees are actually putting good wood on the bat, even though with Guerrero throwing 100 miles an hour every pitch. 2-2 here on Caballero. Has been throwing a bunch of sinkers and sliders so far. The 2-2 here to Caballero is hit on the ground. Little chopper hit. Gasper's got it. Fires it over to first in time. 2 away. 2 down here in the 7th, and here comes Sanchez. Go long, fong, long, pong, kong. Hit the like and sub, says Charles. As we're gonna get a pinch hitter here for the Yankees. As Spencer Jones is gonna come in to pinch hit. Angels and Dodgers getting underway here soon, CH. That thing was a high chopper for Gasper. That thing was a very high chopper. He had to like field that midair. They play to win the game. Yep. So here comes Jones, takes the ball outside and 1-0. So Jones coming in to pinch hit here for Sanchez. That's not Ollie Sanchez, was it? The guy we got last year for some odd reason. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Jones had 3 hits in the loss on Friday night against Sonny Gray. Jones is hitting 259. Wow. 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Yeah, we've been calling the Angels games on our revenge tour against them for last year. Hey, Commissioner Charles. Jones will call for time here. Behind in the count 1-2. He swung and missed at that last pitch. 1-2. Once you carry your own bucket of water, then you can appreciate the value of every drop. Not gonna lie, this game has felt really slow for some reason to me. It's been a very slow game. 1-2. Guerrero deals. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. Pitch right down the middle. 1-0-3. Good job, Joe. Good job, Guerrero. We go to the 8th. Duran, Rafaela, and Abreu coming up. We're going to the 8th. Still tied at 1. Going to the 8th inning, tied at 1 against the evil McDonald's. One of these streams, when we play the Yankees, I should just put the graphic with the McDonald's logo. Oh, we gained another sub. Let's go. How are you, Commissioner Charles? Yeah, Charles, how are you today? Top of the 7th, 5-0 A's over the Astros. Bottom of the 3rd, Nationals and Diamondbacks tied at 1 apiece. Bottom of the 3rd, Rockies have a 2-1 lead over the Brewers. Top of the 5th, the Rangers have a 7-0 lead over the Guardians. Bottom of the 6th, Phillies have a 7-5 lead over the White Sox. Top of the 7th, Cardinals lead 3-2 over the Reds. Top of the 7th, Royals have a 5-1 lead over the Twins. Bottom of the 7th, Mariners lead the Tigers 4-1. Top of the 8th, Blue Jays have a 5-4 lead over the Orioles. Going to the top of the 9th there in Miami, 4-1 Marlins over the Rays. And the top of the 9th, the Braves have a 3-2 lead over the Pirates. Rope Pena subscribed. Kick them New York Yankees behinds. Doing well, thanks, gentlemen. Tired. Woke up a little bit later than I wanted. Took a couple naps. As that's right down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Woke up around 11. Actually, it was more of like 10:30-ish, 10 o'clock. I shouldn't say 11. And then I fell back asleep for a couple hours and got up ready for this game. As that's taken upstairs, 1-1. Tim Hill, the new pitcher here for the Yankees, here in the top of the 8th inning. Been a pitcher's duel so far. Hill's got a 4.5 ERA this season. Sheesh. As that one's lifted out to left. Bellinger is there. He's going to make the catch. 1 away. 1 down here in the 8th inning. Top of the Red Sox lineup coming up. Can't wait to see what the Section 10 podcast has to talk about this series. As Rafael will take strike 1, 0-1. Or me and CH's favorite post-game podcast, the Fire Breslow podcast. Wonder what they'll have to say. Fouled away, 0-2. I like that both the hosts of the last show, CH, I didn't know if you watched it or not, they both didn't like the Sonny Gray trade. And we're like, man, we were wrong. At least they can admit they're wrong. Like, man, we were wrong on the Sonny Gray thing. I was wrong too. I didn't really like it. I didn't really like the Sonny Gray trade myself. But hey, it's like we were kind of wrong about Sonny Gray shoving so far. As that one's lined out to right. Caballero will make the catch. That's the second out, 2 away. 2 down in the 8th. As Abreu's behind 0-1 already. Yeah, I admit I was wrong too. Just like I admit I was wrong about Cora at times. Up high, 1-1. Yeah, I don't know why Boston would ever think of trading Crochet. He's like a Cy Young candidate every year. 2-1 here on Abreu. Fouled off 2-2. Not Boston Chomp, but Boston fans. Some Boston fans. Yeah. The Sox don't want to trade Crochet. It's the fans who want to trade Crochet. It's like Abreu coming back in the box. Calling Duran, be smart. We need this leadoff hit. Well, he didn't get it. I was also wrong about Cora. That guy was never the problem. That one's hit on the ground to third. Rosario, throw it over to first, and that'll end the inning. We get a 1-2-3 inning. Go bottom 8. And the Yankees have the top of their lineup as well. Goldschmidt, Rice, and Bellinger tied at 1. Damn it. Beltram, he did hide the young kids too much for left-handed pitching and sometimes made questionable decisions with the bullpen, but Tracy is worse. Tracy, I'll admit, doesn't hide the lefties. Cora was always platooning. That was my issue. He was always platooning. He wouldn't play the younger guys, the rookies. Yeah, exactly. Fitzy said it in simpler terms. Too much platooning. Like the IKF thing. Yeah, Cora had questionable bullpen decisions at best, but Tracy is it's far worse. Tracy is worse when it comes to the bullpen. However, he's better with the lineups. Cora was better with the bullpen, but was worse with the lineups, I should say. Like Cora was trying to hide the weaknesses, like hide the lefties because he knew the lefties weren't as great. As Goldschmidt takes a strike 0-1. But his bullpen decisions weren't as bad as a Chad Tracy. I wouldn't say Tracy is that much worse. If he can manage the bullpen better, he'd be fine. That's his biggest problem. I was behind on the live. Oops. 0-1 to Goldschmidt. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Justin Slayton is the new pitcher here in the 8th. Already ahead 0-2 on Goldschmidt. Down low, 1-2. It's like Tracy's bullpen decisions have been bad. We can all agree on that. Like his bullpen decisions have not made a ton of sense. The 1-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. One down. Tracy so far has been treading water. How about that? They've been staying afloat. They've not been terrible with Chad Tracy. They've been 500 with him the entire year, or at least most of the season. Outside, ball 1 on Rice. Because what are they right now? They're 27-35, I think. 26-30. No, they were 27-35 today because they came into the series 9 games below 500. There's a strike, 1-1. Yes, it's the top of the 8th. Or bottom of the 8th. Sorry, bottom of the 8th, Ronnie. Bottom 8. Bottom of the 8th. 1-1. Curveball in there for a strike, 1-2. 1-2 here on Rice. Outside 2-2. Also to the Joes of the world, Craig Breslow handpicked Chad Tracy to be the manager. And that was another thing I hated about Joe, was he was complaining a lot about Chad Tracy. Your golden boy, Gregory, picked Chad Tracy. Fouled away, 2-2. It's like the Joes of the world, Chad Tracy was handpicked by Gregory. So shut it. Because the entire coaching staff is minor league coaches. Hit foul, 2-2. Valenzuela, oh, that one is crushed. It's gone. Drives in an insurance run, 6-4. Blue Jays over Baltimore in the bottom of the 8th. The 2-2. Fouled away by Rice, 2-2. I know Paul has beef with the third base coach. The third base coach is not good. The third base coach has been not too good. Not been good. I'll say that. Fouled away, 2-2. Man, this at-bat's been going on forever. Now, Boston, please beat New York, please. We're trying here. Garrett Whitlock is expected to return on Tuesday, apparently, against the Rays. 2-2 to Rice. Swung on and missed, struck him out. Slayton comes in and strikes out the first two. 2 down. Two down here, and it'll bring up Cody Bellinger. Sorry. Read the wrong name on the sheet. Upstairs, 1-0. I'd gladly take a Yankees loss for the Knicks to win 2 more versus the Spurs. I'd rather none win. 1-0. And Bellinger clobbers that one out to right center field. That ball's at the track wall, 2-1. 2-1 Yankees. Damn it. Oh, the fucker. There's a strike low, 0-1. That's a base hit to right. Now this inning's starting to unravel for Slayton. Damn it. That thing was obliterated too. 394. 394 feet. Damn. Upstairs, 1-0. San Antonio's going to win 3 straight. Oh, well, it's over. Oh, damn it. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Now I pissed off. Now I'm pissed. 1-1 on Todd Grisham. Todd Grisham. God, now I'm starting to turn into CH. Trent Grisham. Chester set high. Runner goes. That pitch is in for a strike. And Rosario's safe at second base. Sox thought he got him out. Nope. He's not out. Not challenge. I thought he was out, but nope. They're not going to challenge this. They ain't going to challenge. Very high throw. Why would they challenge that? Why am I saying they would challenge that? That wasn't even close. What am I saying? God. Why would they challenge that? Slayton was running off. Like, why is he... Pfft. That was a very dumb thing to say there. Ignore what I just said. Ignore what I just said there about challenging. That was a very dumb statement. That wasn't even close. The ball was actually in center field. Why was I even thinking of saying that? And that's a base hit to right field. Rosario getting the wave around third. Here he comes. And Rosario's going to score. It's 3-1 Yankees. Great. Gasper's catching and tried to throw the ball to second base and threw it like 3 feet over the guy, I think it was Meyer's head. Now here comes Bailey out to the mound. Now you send Patrick Bailey out to the mound? How about you send him out when they gave up the other base hit? Good grief. That's low, ball 1. Grisham going to second base. And Grisham's going to steal second base. Yeah, let him just run all over you. We knew they were losing this. Yep. Once that home run was hit, knew this game's over. Can we petition to have Mickey Gasper not behind home plate anymore? This is just ridiculous. 2-0 on Volpe. Man, Gasper is horrible behind the plate. Horrible behind the plate. 2-0. Not even close. 3-0. Wow, even Todd steals a base now. Yep. That was his 5th stolen base of the season, apparently, so he doesn't steal many bases. 3-0 to Volpe. Not even close, ball 4. What are we doing? All of this with 2 outs and nobody on, by the way. All of this with 2 outs and nobody on base. As here comes Chad Tracy out of the dugout. We need Wong behind the plate. At least Wong can make better throws than that. That's ridiculous, man. Why is he behind the plate? Nothing makes me more mad streaming than losing to the Yankees. I mean, absolutely nothing. Nothing makes me more mad than losing to the Yankees. Especially when calling ball games. Nothing could make me more angry than losing to the New York Yankees in Yankee Stadium. Let alone any stadium. Keep in mind, they've done all this damage here in the 8th inning with 2 outs and nobody on base. 2 outs and nobody on base, and they've scored 2 runs and have not. Slayton struck out the first 2. Home run, base hit, walk. That pisses me off. is the stuff I can't take. That is the crap that I hate to watch. This is such a disgusting, disappointing season. Fuck, man. Yep. Joe LaSorsa comes in. Chaz Chisholm coming in here to hit. First pitch here to Jazz Chisholm. And Chisholm golfs that one out to right center field. That ball's at the track. Wall, forget about it. Gone. 6-1. Unbelievable. Shut the fuck up. I don't care about Jazz Chisholm. Chaz Chisholm. Go jizz over something else. God. Bum. Yeah, bring in the new guy. Bring in the new guy in a bit. I don't get this team, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Outside 1-0. Dumb idiot. Yeah, way to go. Let's bring in the new guy. The new guy we just traded for. Dumbass. 1-1 the count on Caballero. Tracy, you're a bum like rest of them. Bring in the new guy who we just traded for in a runners in first and second 2-out situation. Good idea. There's strike 1 and 2 on Caballero. Genius idea. Yeah, Craig, this is the guy you just traded for. Let up a first pitch home run to a lefty. 2-2. Fouled away, 2-2. Made myself a smoothie. And McDonald's wins another one. All this with 2 outs and nobody on. They score 5 runs. Outside, 3-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Yankees score 5. They couldn't do anything practically all game long. And 2 outs, nobody on base in the 8th inning. They score 5 runs. Not surprising whatsoever. As Caballero calls timeout. Not surprising at all. Look at Chisholm rubbing the bat. What are you making love to the bat, Chisholm? What are you rubbing your bat like you're about to kiss it or something? Like, my God. Oh. All the players you could give up a home run to. Why you got to give it to that jackass? The 3-2. Called strike 3, struck him out. And we go to the 9th inning. Contreras, Yoshida, and Gasper do up in a 6-1 Yankee lead. Chom, this is why I'm glad I met the dudes at Dodger Explicit last year. I was gone for 5 minutes. What the, Tracy? This is all Gregory's fault. Chaz Chisholm is working on his 50-50 season. Trash can. Ha! He's using Judge's bat. He can't even use his own bat to hit a home run. What a clown. Oh, man. That's why I don't like you, Chaz Chisholm. Oh, I hate you very much. That's like one of the Yankees I can't stand. is Chisholm. It's Chisholm. I can't stand him. Cocky piece of shit. That's really what he is. Agreed. Well, let's hope we get hot. Remember when Chaz Chisholm said he wouldn't sign with the Dodgers because he wants to beat them, and the Dodgers don't want him anyway. And the Dodgers beat him in the World Series. There's a strike 0-1. The Yankees are bringing in their closer up 5 runs. It's not a safe situation. Way upstairs, 101. Night, everyone. McDonald's desperate for the win. They are very desperate. Ball to strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2. BW stream just ended. Did the Jays win that game? Fouled away, 1-2. Bednar's got an ERA of over 4. 4.32 to be exact. Jays won 6-4. 1-2. Swung on and missed, struck him out. Contreras strikes out. 1 away here in the 9th. 2 outs, nobody on base, and the Yankees score 5 runs in the 8th inning. That's frustrating as hell. Once again, Contreras, the non-drive line guy, is the reason we're not getting shut out today. As Yoshida takes a strike, 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. According to Bob Nightingale, the Red Sox have shifted to seller mode with Aroldis Chapman on the trade block. Why? Down low, 1-2. One, two. And that's hit on the ground to short. Volpe will throw to first. 2 down. Down to our final out. All right. We have 2 outs, nobody on, guys. Let's get 5 runs. There's a strike 0-1 on Gasper. That's frustrating. Oh crap, Andrew Friedman better not let him up in Atlanta. Or the Padres. Oh one. As that one's lined out to left. Bellinger is there. He's going to make the catch. And the Yankees win this game, so they split the series against the Red Sox. So a split series. Six to 1, the final score. So now we play Tampa Bay for the next 3 games. 6 to 1, Yankees win it. I'll hate Gregory even more if he sells to the Padres or the Braves. Now wait, CH, he can't because he only calls two teams. CH, he doesn't he's not going to trade him to Atlanta because he only calls 2 teams this offseason or this season. The Pirates or the Cardinals. Jays win. Well, the Sox didn't win. So, I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. Who's live? We can raid too. Go over to PAS. Why not? Craig the Stiff. All right. See you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.